Johnson running at Hollywood Park. Peterson is the winner. Getting up, winning it. And they're off. Bound, running. Swaps is drawing up.
David Diver by 5
Jack in front, drawing up.
Cougar on the
That's a firm in front.
Lucy just galloping.
John Henry keeps rolling along.
Snow Chief is striding.
Best pal breaks away.
Savara's all black.
Real quiet win.
His now along the inside.
This is Zenyatta.
Beautiful Hollywood Park.
Glad you could join us for Friday racing at Hollywood Park. 8-race card, pick 6 on 3 through 8, no carryovers. Reminder about Saturday, one of the best races of the meet, the Hollywood Starlet, $400,000 purse, 9th race on the 10-race card on Saturday. First post 12:30. Also, don't forget next week, 5 days of racing, Wednesday through Sunday to wrap up the meet. Let's get right to the action of the Friday card, the first of 3 grass races on the program. A field of 3-year-old fillies went 6 furlongs in the opener. Number 1, Brown is Beige. The second choice in the wagering was scratched by the vet going to the gate. Number 5, Black Wildcat flipped in the receiving barn and had to be scratched. Field reduced to 4, no show wagering. Nice Madel, the odds-on favorite at 2 to 5.
They're at the post. They're off. Blue Samurai and a hard scent Mizzen Donald 1-2 early. Nice Madel away in third, and the early trailer is Skipton Creek. It's Blue Samurai, an easy leader up the back stretch, off the elbow and 2 lengths in front of Mizzen Donald and Nice Madel, and now those two draw within a length of the front-running Blue Samurai. Skipton Creek is 4th and last, and about 2.5 lengths behind as they run into the far turn. Blue Samurai trying to go it all the way, a 1.5 lengths in front of Mizzen Donald, who will have to stay at the rail, and Nice Madel just outside. Nice Madel now a neck into second and after the front-running Blue Samurai. Mizzen Donald could still do it, though. 3rd at the rail and 2 from the front. Skipton Creek has trailed throughout, and now she's 4.5 behind Blue Samurai, who's now only a 1/2 length in front, as Nice Madel is running right alongside, and now these two are shoulder to shoulder for the final furlong. Nice Madel outside, Blue Samurai inside, and they are together as 16th out. Nice Madel maybe half ahead. Blue Samurai battles on bravely. These two to the wire. Nice Madel, Blue Samurai, gonna be close. Blue Samurai, Nice Madel. Nice Madel might have done it. Good run between these two. I think it's Nice Madel over Blue Samurai. Close for 3rd between Mizzen Donald and Skipton Creek.
A good battle to the wire between Blue Samurai and Nice Madel. The nod goes to the favorite, Nice Madel. Joe Talamo up for Oakhart Racing and trainer Jack Carava. Nice Madel, a daughter of Bernstein, at $2.80. Good try by the Florida Invader. Blue Samurai lost a tough photo there. That trifecta, $9.60. The winner was claimed, Nice Madel, to Robertino Diodoro for $40,000. 6 furlongs stepped off in 109 3. Race number 2 at 1 mile and a 16th starter allowance. Fillies and mares 3 and up. Put Mike Smith on number 4, Brooklyn Rose. Number 1, Twilight Memory ships in and is favored at 8 to 5. Vic Stauffer with the call.
They're off. Twilight Memory is asked for speed. Brooklyn Rose is close up. Mima Janka in the center. These 3 quickest. Mayakoba Mesa is next. Then You'll Always Be Mine. And the early trailer is Real Rockport. From the outside to clear off, it's Mama Jenka and Antonio Castagnon to open up a 2 1/4 length lead over Brooklyn Rose, who concedes that front end and sits second. Then it's a 1.5 lengths to a lineup of 3. Mayakoba Mesa 3 deep. Twilight Memory between horses, and You'll Always Be Mine at the rail. Here's You'll Always Be Mine to move through and take 3rd, about 6 behind because Mama Janka's 5 in front. Real Rockport is 6th and last, 10 lengths from first to last, less than 5 furlongs left to race, and long shot Mama Janka aggressive up the backside. Mama Janka to the half-mile pole has extended her lead. It's about 7 lengths now to You'll Always Be Mine, Brooklyn Rose, and a 3-wide Mayakoba Mesa. Real Rockport races in 5th and is moving at the rail, but 7 or 8 behind, and the trailer is Twilight Memory as they leave the back stretch. Mama Janka continues to lead. She goes to the quarter pole, now 5 lengths in front from You'll Always Be Mine and Mayakoba Mesa. Brooklyn Rose has dropped out, passed by both Real Rockport and Twilight Memory, and Mama Janka is now not in front by 5 anymore. In fact, she's barely in front. Mama Janka, 3/4 of a length. You'll Always Be Mine runs alongside, and we have a new leader. You'll Always Be Mine, now 2 in front. Mama Jenka back to second, then Mayakoba Mesa and Twilight Memory, but it's You'll Always Be Mine, a 16th out, and now 4.5 in front. Twilight Memory and Real Rockport will battle for second. You'll Always Be Mine. You'll Always Be Mine won by about 5. Very close for second between Real Rockport and Twilight Memory. Brooklyn Rose finished fourth.
You'll Always Be Mine broke her maiden by 19 3/4 lengths at Hawthorne in her last start in Chicago on November 2nd. Purchased privately, turned over to Jerry Hollendorf, and she scores first time against winners, $6.20. Joel Rosario aboard. Long shot Real Rockport got up to complete the exacta. That was good for $39.60. The double 960, final time 146 flat. We'll take a timeout, come back with the pick six.
Hollywood Park is now open with exciting racing through Sunday, December 18th. Giveaways, contests, and world-class racing are all part of the mix, and closing weekend, you can see the Grade 1 Cash Call Futurity and get a stylish Hollywood Park Cash Call hooded sweatshirt free. For details, visit HollywoodPark.com.
Third race tipped off the Friday pick six. Fillies and Mares 3 and up, claiming price of $8,000. The distance 5 furlongs. Number 3 Iridescent Red, the second choice in a wagering at 5-2. Scratch number 7 East Mobile. Number 8 Small But Mighty, the even money favorite as the pick six kicked off for the third.
They're off. Iridescent Red breaks well, so does Scratch the Moon and Dubai Macau Girl. Then comes Cruisin' Kitty and Small But Mighty. Missalette and a slow start has Can't Topper at the back of the pack. Dubai Macau Girl quickest into the far turn. She's the leader over Cruisin' Kitty, who takes over second. Scratch the Moon is tightly at the rail, third and 2 from the front. Iridescent Red is joined and passed by Small But Mighty. And here's Small But Mighty in the pink silks, now 2 from the front. It's 4 back to Can't Topper, and 6 lengths last, Missalette, Dubai Macau Girl, the one to beat at the top of the stretch. Dubai Macau Girl has a 2-length advantage over Cruisin' Kitty in second. Small But Mighty is now 3 behind, has to go, trying to kick into gear, and Dubai Macau Girl is 16th out. Now Small But Mighty and Cruisin' Kitty going to come alongside, 3 to the wire. Dubai Macau Girl, Small But Mighty, Cruisin' Kitty, Small But Mighty, and Dubai Macau Girl. The two grays hit it virtually together, Small But Mighty and Dubai Macau Girl. Cruisin' Kitty a close third, Can't Topper fourth.
2 grays and a bay battle it out to the wire. The nod goes to the favorite, Small But Mighty. Martin Garcia up for trainer Mike Mitchell. Been a good claim for Mike Mitchell and his owners. Took this filly for $8,000 at Del Mar. Actually took it for $10,000 at Del Mar, and since then they've gotten 4 wins out of Small But Mighty. $4 even on the win end. Finishing second was Dubai Macau Girl. Tough beat there. Third, Cruisin' Kitty. 2 claims, number 3 Iridescent Red to Melody Conlon. Number 6 Cruisin' Kitty to Jerry Hollendorfer. Both those claims for $8,000. Final time 57 4/5. Race number 4 back on the turf at 1 mile and 1/16. 3-year-olds, a claiming price of $32,000. Pretty wide open race as far as the betting goes. Number 1 Hurricane Lake, the lukewarm favorite at 3-1. Number 6 Fifth Dimension, the second choice, also at 3-1. 7 traveled 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf in race 4.
They're off. Bronster Caught a Flyer goes right to the front. Every Ego and King Cola away second and third. Then Special Kid, Hurricane Lake at the rail. Fifth Dimension is away second to last, and the early trailer is Gather at the Altar. It is Bronster and Joel Rosario at the clubhouse turn, 1.5 lengths from Every Ego in second. Then 2.5 lengths to Special Kid and King Cola together third and fourth. Hurricane Lake stays at the rail fifth in the pink, and about 5 from the free running front runner Bronster, who's 2.5 in front. Fifth Dimension is second to last with 7 lengths to make up. And Gather at the Altar is 9 behind Bronster, who turns into the back stretch. Bronster is in charge, and he's coasting along on an uncontested lead. Bronster is 2.5 lengths in front of Every Ego in second. 2 lengths to Special Kid. He races third in the red cap, and they're pretty much lined up the back stretch. Hurricane Lake is fourth with 4.5 to come. Here's the first move from the back of the pack. Gather at the Altar has taken over fifth. He's about 5.5 off the lead. Fifth Dimension and King Cola at the back of the pack. 7 lengths from first to last. 3 furlongs left to race. Bronster trying to go it all the way. He's still a length and a half in front of every Ego, who's pretty much all in after him, and Bronster at the quarter pole is the leader. Hurricane Lake is now coming after him. Third now, but about to get into second. Hurricane Lake's on the move. Special Kid stays at the rail. They've all got to catch Bronster in the final furlong. Bronster is 2 lengths in front. Hurricane Lake is now coming after him, and now Hurricane Lake attacks and right alongside and right by Bronster. Hurricane Lake, the new leader. Bronster back to second. Special Kid third. 2 wins. Mike Mitchell. Hurricane Lake wins. Hurricane Lake beat Bronster. Special Kid third. Gather at the altar. Finish fourth.
Hurricane Lake closes strongly through the lane and wears down a stubborn Bronster as these two are well clear of the rest of the field. Hurricane Lake, owned by Jeffrey Sangara, son of Friends Lake. Joe Tellem aboard for trainer Mike Mitchell. Back-to-back wins for Mike Mitchell. That puts him in a tie atop the trainer standings with Bob Baffert with 13 wins at the meet. That Mitchell double, $16.80. 2 claims on a busy day at the claim box. Hurricane Lake goes to Victor Garcia and Gather at the altar to Bob Baffert. Both those claims for $32,000. Final time, 142-1. We'll take a break, come back with a fifth.
Hollywood Park is now open with exciting racing through Sunday, December 18th. Giveaways, contests, and world-class racing are all part of the mix, and closing weekend, you can see the Grade 1 Cash Call Futurity and get a stylish Hollywood Park Cash Call hooded sweatshirt free. For details, visit HollywoodPark.com.
Back with Friday's fifth at 6.5 furlongs, the start of the Pick 4. 2-year-old maiden fillies, claiming price $30,000. Number 2, Beautiful Strike, was second her debut, beating a nose back on May 29th. She comes back as the 7-5 favorite. Number 7, Live to Love, adds blinkers. 8 went 6.5 in race 5.
They're off. Beautiful Strike breaks best. One Lucky Lady alongside her. Live to Love is midfield. Candy and Nuts moves up. Then comes At the Rail Elevet. Adios Problemas is next. Then Franny, and now the trailer is Live to Love. Beautiful Strike, fastest up the backstretch. Beautiful Strike is a length and 3/4 in front of Elevet, who's about to move through inside of One Lucky Lady. Sweet Southern Amber is 4 deep in fourth and about 2.5 off the lead. Adios Problemas on the move at the rail in the green and white, now within 3 of the lead. Candy and Nuts has 3.5 to come. Franny is 5 from the front, and then 10 lengths last to Live to Love as they round the far turn. Beautiful Strike, still the one to catch. Beautiful Strike to the quarter pole, a length and 1/4 in front of Elevet, and now a hard-ridden One Lucky Lady. Adios Problemas looks for a way through between those two, and she's going to get into third now. She's 3 lengths behind Beautiful Strike. Candy and Nuts and Franny top of the stretch. Beautiful Strike is the one to catch. Adios Problemas is the only one that can do it. She'll have to make up 3.5 lengths in the final furlong, but she's got a chance to do it. Here comes Adios Problemas in the center. Beautiful Strike just ahead. Adios Problemas going to run by and win. Adios Problemas. Onto the Harris Farms green and white. Adios Problemas beat Beautiful Strike. Franny was third and Elevet fourth.
Good late run from the first-time starter, Adios Problemas, daughter of High Bright out of the C's Tizzy mare Tiz a Problem, owned and bred by Harris Farms and Donald Valpredo. Adios Problemas turns a nice price of $9.40. Beautiful Strike second. First-time starter Franny ran well to be third. That Pick 3, $51.80. Early Pick 4, $88.60. And the Pick 5, $141 and a nickel. Final time, 117-3. Race number 6 tipped off the final Pick 3. 6 furlongs on a turf, an allowance race. Claiming price of $80,000, purse of $48,000. Scratch number 3, Sweet Swap, who was the morning line favorite. Also scratch number 6, Got Even. Champions Gate from the Mike Bukowski barn to favorite in race 6. Vic Stauffer with the call.
They're off. Baby Blake broke very well and goes for the front from Champions Gate, and there goes Champions Gate through to put ahead in front. Run Stevie Run is next. Crimson Giant and Super Candy are next, and the early trailer is Heart Fever. It is Champions Gate up the backstretch, a half length in front of Baby Blake in second. Run Stevie Run will be 3 wide up the backstretch in the pink and just ahead into third over Super Candy. Heart Fever is out of last place in the blue cap, fifth and now about 4 from the front. And inside of Heart Fever is Crimson Giant, and they leave the backstretch, and it's still Champions Gate and Rosario. Champions Gate, a neck in front of Baby Blake, who continues to apply pressure. Champions Gate and Baby Blake are 1-2, and they've opened up 4 lengths on Run Stevie Run, who races in third. Heart Fever's up into fourth, but 6 behind. Super Candy and Crimson Giant. Champions Gate and Baby Blake been 1-2 all the way around, and they come to the final furlong, and they're pretty much together. Champions Gate at the rail, Baby Blake to the outside, and they are shoulder to shoulder for a final 16th. Champions Gate half ahead. Baby Blake can't quite go with the winner, and the winner's Champions Gate. Champions Gate won over Baby Blake. Heart Fever might have split horses for third, close for fourth. Crimson Giant and Run Stevie Run.
A good battle to the wire in the stretch between the favorite Champions Gate and long shot Baby Blake. Both ran winning races, but Champions Gate, the favorite, proves best. Owner breeder Don Disney, Mike Mikowski, and Joel Rosario at $3.40. Good try by the runner-up Baby Blake. That was Baby Blake's first start since June. Finishing third was Heart Fever. That pick 3, $35.50. Final time, 109.4. We'll take a break, come back with a 7th.
Hollywood Park is now open with exciting racing through Sunday, December 18th. Giveaways, contests, and world-class racing are all part of the mix, and closing weekend, you can see the Grade 1 Cash Call Futurity and get a stylish Hollywood Park Cash Call hooded sweatshirt free. For details, visit HollywoodPark.com.
Back with Friday's 7th on the main track at 6 furlongs, claiming price of $40,000. Good evenly matched group of older spinners in this one. Post-time favorite, late money for number 7, Sea Rascal, who has always run well at Hollywood Park. The favorite at 2-1. 7 went 6 in race 7.
They're off. Lieutenant Hopeful breaks best, goes for the front, but Frumius goes right with them, and these two speed away, and Frumius puts ahead in front. Circle Drive away in third, then Valkyrie Missile and El Martillo, followed by Sea Rascal, and the early trailer is the stretch running Schofield Barracks. A lot of speed on up front. Frumius and Lieutenant Hopeful. Frumius dictates to that one, and Lieutenant Hopeful's in a tight spot at the rail. He's got to get in or out. Lieutenant Hopeful might have to check and go around. We'll see as they leave the back stretch. 5 lengths to Circle Drive, another 3.5 to Valkyrie Missile. El Martillo and Sea Rascal are 12 from the lead, and Schofield Barracks has 2.5 furlongs to make up 14 lengths. Frumius in charge now at the top of the stretch. Lieutenant Hopeful did shuffle back. Will try his attack from the outside, but Frumius gets the jump at the top of the stretch, and he leads by 2. Lieutenant Hopeful is second, still 4 back to Circle Drive, Valkyrie Missile, and El Martillo, and Frumius comes past mid-stretch, and he pours it on. Frumius is now 4 lengths in front. Lieutenant Hopeful is next. Schofield Barracks is flying, but he might get into second. He will not win as Frumius goes all the way to win. Frumius won by 3 1/4. Schofield Barracks got second, and Sea Rascal split horses for third.
Long shot Frumius kicks clear, turning for home, and scores nicely for owners George and Mary Claire Schmidt. What a meet for Jeff Bondy. 5 wins from 8 starts at the meet. Antonio Castanon aboard, $18.40. Schofield Barracks got up for second. Sea Rascal was third. Final time, 109 flat. 8th and final wraps up the card. Maiden Claimers at 5 1/2 furlongs, claiming price of $20,000. Number 2, Centenario de Oro, second in his debut. He's the favorite at 2-1. Scratch number 3, Wisest Cat. Number 5, Remember Mike, first start as a gelding. A late announcement on number 9, Our Last Monty, also has been gelded since his last start. Fixed offer, 8th and final.
They're off. Our Last Monty breaks well, goes for the front. Centario de Oro is just a bit quicker. Mud Pies between horses. These 3 race out. Wind in Motion and Remember Mike with Ghost Ride and Bluffside, and the early trailer is Warren's 2-1. 3 of them across the track. Mud Pie between horses, Centario de Oro at the rail, and a 3-wide Our Last Monte. Those 3 separated by about a half length. Then it's a lineup of 4 chasing 2 lengths behind. Wind in Motion, Remember Mike, Bluffside, and a 4-wide Ghost Ride. Now on the front end, Mud Pie has backed out. Warren's 2-1 has trailed throughout. Top of the stretch, Centario de Oro and Our Last Monty, and they're pretty much even. Centario de Oro half ahead in front. Our Last Monty is second, and now Centario de Oro cuts the corner for Martin Pedroza and leads by 2. Our Last Monty is second, 2 lengths to Remember Mike, now closing in third. Bluffside and Ghost Ride. It's Centario de Oro in front. Remember Mike has taken over second, and he's closing. Centario de Oro, Remember Mike, Centario de Oro, Remember Mike, right together. It's an 8th race whacker. Remember Mike and Centario de Oro hit it virtually together. Our last Monty was third. Bluffside might have been fourth. Ghost Ride might have been fifth.
A tight photo finish in the 8th and final. The favorite Centenario de Oro and the comebacker Remember Mike. Remember Mike flying on the outside, but not in time. The nod goes to Centenario de Oro. Walter Solis, the winning trainer. Martin Pedroza aboard, this gelded son of Stormy Jack. 6:20 to win. Remember Mike and Our Last Monty completed a chalky trifecta. Super High Five was formful $103.25. Late pick 4, $198 and a dime. In the pick 6, 6 out of 6, $2,999. 5 out of 6, $69.20. Place pick all, perfect tickets, $739.20. First post time on Hollywood Starlet Day at 12:30. Scratches the 8th race, take out the 1 Accelerant, take out the 2 Welcome Home Ryan. 10th and final, scratch number 1, Thunder of India. That'll do it for Friday racing at Hollywood Park. Back up and running on Saturday, Hollywood Starlet, $400,000 purse, a 9th race on the 10-race card. First post time at 12:30. Hope to see you out at Hollywood Park. Until Saturday, for track announcer Vic Stauffer, I'm Kurt Hoover. We'll see you back soon at Hollywood Park.